Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're going to show how to build this circuit here. It's an Arduino based data transmitter or maybe remote device, remote transmitter. So we're going to use this 433 transmitter and the paired receiver here to send data from the transmitter to the receiver. This is just going to be the demonstration. You go back to the other channel to watch the full tutorial how to build this up, but let's just demonstrate this today. So here okay, make sure my power is stable. When I press a button here, the LED, both LEDs will blink. This board here is powered separately from a USB, and the other one is powered from the Arduino. So let's just demonstrate this. Make sure it's no longer blinking because the power is shaking. Alright, okay, so you can see on the serial monitor there, it says the first button value is that, so the value of the resistor, so it's measuring the resistor here. I'll show the full tutorial on the other channel, but right here press the second button value, third button, fourth button, and fifth button. Now as I press each one, the LED blinks on both boards, as you can see, at the same time, at the same instance. All right. So we promised that today we're going to show the transmit side, so we're going to show you the build of the transmitter side, but on the receiver side we will do that tutorial next week to just keep this brief and not make it too long. So let's just go into that. Let's look at the circuit diagram, and again the full tutorial will be shown in the other channel. Now here is the circuit diagram from the transmitter side. So you have the resistor network and the Arduino pin. I think here we use analog pin 1, so A1 is the input and data is the D8. So that goes out to the transmitter, and then the transmitter just sends it over the air. And then on the receive side, we have the receiver right there. So from the antenna to the receiver, and then the data line goes to the Arduino, but we're not going to show this piece today. That will be for next week. So this will be for next week. Now we're just going to show this piece today. Okay, so what we did in today's tutorial is to just wire the LED through the data line and via a resistor. So as the signal is being transmitted and received, the LED blinks in sync with the transmitter. So let's go and look at it again. All right, so that's the transmitter there. And as I press that button, both LEDs blink. Now you can actually put a delay circuit here. You can put maybe 555 timer and have maybe a monostable configuration there. So when the signal arrives, pulls pin 2 down, and then the output stays longer depending on the duty cycle that you set. So that's what you can do with 555 timer, or you can also use microcontroller here. I just don't want to use a full Arduino for that, but you can use a microcontroller here, ATtiny, and have the transmitter send a signal. When it's received on the receiver, you can configure the ATtiny or any microcontroller here to stay on as long as you want. All right. Now, so what is interesting here in this circuit, why we're doing this, is to show you how you can use just a few components to do what we've done. Now you can see there are few components and also few pins, few input output pins from the Arduino. As you can see, we have 3 wires on this side and 1 on that side. Now these 3 wires, 2 of them is for power supply, so the positive and ground, this yellow and orange wires, are for power supply. So basically for input output, we're using A1, which is this one here. A1 is the green wire is the A1, and then the blue wire is the D8. So in terms of input output, we are using only A1 and D8. You can see all the other pins are available for other uses, and on this side basically we're just taking the A1. But then the advantage here is that we have multiple buttons, at least 5, and you can make this 10, 20. We just programmed as much as we had, and we found out we have one more button, but we didn't program that. But to program this, you just have to add one more resistor and the switch. So at the end of the day, we want to use this for ATtiny that has few input output pins. For Arduino Uno like this, you don't really have to be that economical with the input output pins. There are so many more to use, but for ATtiny you have about 5 useful input output pins. You can just use one of them and have 5 buttons like we did, or 6 or 7 or 8, as many as you want. We used 2 kilo ohm resistors, 2 kilo ohms resistors throughout, and in the next channel we're going to show you the details of the code, how we're able to program this and make it to function like this. So that will be it on this channel. Make sure you have the power supply in properly. All right. All right. As you can see, let's clear the serial monitor. As I press, you see the button pressed, and so on and so forth. All right. Thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so right now, and don't forget to keep coming back. Share this video with your friends. If you have already subscribed, I want to thank you, and keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep commenting, keep liking, and until we come your way again with more content, stay enthused. Bye bye.